besties! So today we will be talking about my crochet journey and how I started, as you can see in the title. So let me show you what projects I'm going to be working on this live today, and we could do a Q&A after I share the story. So yeah, so the first project is this moss stitch Christmas blanket for a friend. And then I'm going to be also working on a single crochet blanket. Um, so yeah, let's get started. Um, well, if you guys don't know, hi, my name is Paige. Um, uh, so, my crochet journey started off with me on the bus talking to my friend, and then I saw my other friend crocheting on the bus, and um, I was like, "Hey, can you teach me how to crochet?" She was like, "Yeah, just go to Michael's and get a hook, and some yarn, and I can teach you by tomorrow." And I was like, "Okay." So then when my bus driver dropped me off home, I asked my dad, I was like, "Hey, do you have my phone?" He was like, "Yeah, it's in the car." So then I text or call my mom. I don't remember which one because my mom was away. And um, I had called her and I was like, "Hey, can you teach me how to crochet when you come back?" She was like, "Yeah, when we come back, we'll just go straight to Michael's." I was like, "Okay." So then the next day, um, my mom came back at like nighttime or something, and um, um, and we went to Michael's after we picked her up from the airport, and we got some hooks and some yarn. Well, today I'm not teaching because I am going to. Hey, Auntie Tedra. I'm not gonna teach today, but um, am just telling you my crochet story and my journey on how I started crocheting. Um, but anyway, um, we went to Michael's and we got the hooks and some yarn, and me and my mom, and we went back to the car, and we went home, and my mom had got on a call because she was doing a call with her team, and uh, then after her Zoom, um, she taught me how to crochet, and she was teaching me like how to chain and how to hold my yarn and how to hold my hook, and then we went on the couch and we just started learning. Well, I started learning because my mom. Uh, oh yes, I did caught. Yep, I caught on super fast. And when I started, I was like super excited because um, I was learning how to crochet, and when I saw my friend doing it, I was like, "Oh, that's cool. She can make anything." You have gotten so good. Thank you. Um, but I did catch on super fast, and it was super fun when I started learning, and I was like, "Oh, I do crochet pretty fast." Um, but when I started learning, I was like, "Oh yeah, I can make anything." And I was like, and the first thing I said was, "I want to start learning how to make blankets." But I wasn't at that point yet because I'm still learning. But I was practicing every single day, and I was just catching on super fast, and it was super fun learning. And then I went off to YouTube and I learned some different stitches. This stitch is called the moss stitch. Um, but um, when I learned the first pattern I learned was a granny square. Yep, a granny square was the first pattern I learned. And I remember I was going to do um a blanket, a granny square blanket, and it failed because one of the corners started coming in, and I think I might have did like 3 double crochets in the corner and skipped and didn't do the chain 2 and then 3 more double crochets. So that's why I failed the granny square blanket the first time, but then the second time I got this like pastel rainbow yarn, and I just did the granny square blanket and it got big and long, but you have given up. Thank you, thank you. And this crochet is my passion though. Like crochet is like my favorite craft of all time. I'm not doing another craft. I will only do crochet for the rest of my life because it's just so fun and I love seeing other people crochet. But anyway, I did a big granny square blanket. It was like pastel and like rainbow, and um it was just I was like so amazed at how many rows I did and how big it started getting. Um because I like sometimes I would like never realize um how big the rows would get, but now that I'm realizing doing this blanket, I started realizing that when I keep doing more rows and more rows, it was going to get very big. And by the way, I'm doing double strands on this blanket, double strands of yarn on this blanket. Um, but yes, I am getting ready for Christmas. So we listen and we don't judge. That's all I'm gonna say. But I started realizing that every single time I would do a row, it would get bigger and bigger and bigger until it was done. And I was so surprised, but that was my first ever blanket and it was super fun making it. I loved the colors and it felt soft and it was just so good. And then I started like I learned how to make tops, and when I learned how to make the top, my first ever top was in like a lime neon green yarn, I think. Um, but it was super fun when I started learning and when I made my first ever blanket. Um, and when like I just learned how to crochet, it was super fun and I just loved it. Like doing the process, like starting it and like doing the process and actually learning was super fun to me. And if you ever learned how to crochet, then I know you guys would love it too. I know you guys loved it, and I know it was super fun for you, and I know um you could make anything, and I know you did make everything that you wanted to make. And um, yeah, but feel free to ask questions because I can do a Q and a now that I'm done with the story. So go ahead, feel free, ask some questions. And just to tell y'all, maybe you guys can learn too, and maybe you'll have fun with it and making stuff with it. But go ahead, ask some questions. Don't be scared. Um, so go ahead, ask some questions. I'm free for right now until like 5:30. Um, but go ahead, feel free, ask some questions, and I'll answer them, and I'll give you an answer. So feel free to ask some questions in the chat, and we can do a Q&A. So for the person who's in here, um, go ahead, feel free to ask questions. Don't be scared. Go ahead and ask a question because I would love some questions right now. But first off, before you start asking me questions, tell me where you're from, tell me what your name is, tell me how you're doing, tell me what the temperature is where you are, tell me how it feels, and just tell me if you have ever did any crocheting or any craft. And yeah, we can keep moving on. And then after this red, I'll probably do the green and be done with this one and work on my single crochet blanket. Because I said I would never do a single crochet blanket, but I would actually love to try and see how many months or years it would take. Hopefully, it wouldn't take me years. Hopefully, it would take me a couple of months. But yesterday, I literally, like, after my first lot, what is your favorite item to crochet? Okay, so as you guys heard, or if you didn't hear, I love crocheting blankets. Like my favorite thing, like my favorite item to make is crocheting blankets. Like it's so fun. Like doing this right now is just so fun, and seeing it grow and the colors are so amazing because it's almost Christmas time, and this is for a friend too. So yeah. Um, but yeah, my favorite item to crochet is blankets, I would say. Um, but yeah, cause like after my first live yesterday, um, it was fun and it was it was a little bit boring, but it was fun because I get to talk to you guys and have fun with y'all and just y'all get to ask me some questions and yeah, but I'll probably be off at around 5:30, so feel free to ask any more questions and we can keep moving and going for the new person who just got in here. Hey besties! Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Feel free to ask questions. Tell me what the temperature is near you. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me what you're doing. Tell me how your day is going. Um, and tell me if you have ever done a fun craft. And yeah. So after this row of red, I think I'm gonna do the green and be done for this blanket right now. Um, but yeah, I'll probably get off in a little bit. But I might just be done with this row after. Um, and yeah, I may move on to the other blanket. I don't know yet. Um, but I think I might move on to the other blanket and maybe just have some fun for the rest of the day. But yeah, I think I might get off in a little bit because I am a little hungry. I haven't ate since this morning, which is really bad. So I am hoping that if anyone else comes on, I can keep talking and just have fun with you guys. Probably until like 5 o'clock, because I am getting a little sleepy and a little hungry. So I think after this row, I might jump off because I have a little bit left. I'll show you how much I have left. So this is how much I have left. I may jump to the other blanket in a little bit, um, but I might jump off in a little bit because no one else is on here right now but me. I guess I'm just talking to myself right now. But yeah, make sure y'all have a great day, a great evening, a great night wherever you are. Um, and just have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys. Bye, besties.